King Tut's dad, Akhenaten, was not liked by many pharaohs because of the religious changes he brought to Egypt.
Your name will be Tutankhamun and you'll like it! You'll like it! You swear! This country will be the living image of AIM!
King Tut was a king by the ripe age of 9. He ruled from 1332 to 1323 BCE.
All hail King Tutankhamun, the boy king.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy! We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
King Tut changed his name from King Tutankhaten, which means the living image of Aten, to King Tutankhamun, which means the living image of Amun.
King Tut was a very skilled archer.
Another one down. Peasant.
When King Tut came into power, he and his grand vizier A restored the old religion.
Yeah! Woo! Oh, let's go! Yeah, here! Now, King Tut didn't really do much, but the one thing he did do was he repaired holy sites along with his grand advisor I. So, ta-da! Now we can worship the old gods. Old tradition. In ancient Egypt, it is significantly possible that King Tut used slave labor. Like us, we are not getting paid for this. Freedom to China. Man, I really feel like I belong to the CCP. Bring me freedom, Hong Kong. This is my lion statue, and I'm gonna renew him. Guard my temple!
Grrr! To keep the royal bloodline pure, he married his half-sister.
Ah, my half-sister! Mwah! Mwah! Let's go make babies! I'm so fragile because I'm inbred! Okay. King Tut, with his half-sister, had twins.
It's dead.
Possibly because they're inbred.
One theory of King Tut's death was by a hippo.
Oh no, a hippo!
One of the few theories of King Tut's death was that he died from malaria.
Ah! I'm only 19!
The final theory of King Tut's death was by a broken leg, and then it got infected, and this theory was backed by
I am
science.
King Tut, and I like to jump off things. Ah! Ah! I think it's broken, Doctor! Ah!
Yeah, that's broken. I diagnose you as dead.
King Tut was buried with many riches, making it the world's most expensive tomb ever. The most precious item buried with Tut was
Rango.
In 1922, British explorer Howard Carter discovered the sandy tomb of King Tut. This looks like a tomb. Pretty sure this is a tomb. What's that?
This is King Tut's mask. Now, if you look very closely, you can see it's made out of gold. It looks a little white because of the aging. Probably because we didn't have any gold. But this baby weighed 22.5 pounds. That's a big boy. Now, this thing is estimated at $1.7 million. Jost. Wow, that King Tut was a great guy. I mean, who else dies at 19 years old?
I know. And what he did was he rebuilt holy sites, changed his name, changed Egypt back to the old religion.
Yeah, and his dad was kind of a jerk though, because no one liked his dad.
No.
And because of his dad, King Tut was kind of forgotten by history because none of the pharaohs liked him.
But he did have a really cool tomb,
Yeah,
and it wasn't rated.
yeah, and actually, the reason his tomb wasn't raided was because, well, you know, his grand advisor his tomb was actually what King Tut was buried in, and then King Tut's supposed tomb was actually what Grand Advisor I was buried in. I messed that up. Let's see. There's no actual way that we know how he died, but evidence backs up that he was either just broke his leg and he died from an infection, because back then they didn't really have that good of antibiotics. He also could have been killed by a hippo. That's a very likely possibility. Or it is also possible he got malaria and died. It could be a combination of all three. We don't know.